Now that's a spicy looking meatball portal. What's up, dudes and dudettes? My name's Scythe and we are back again for some more Portal Nights. Blah, 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 blah. We just completed this dungeon in episode 2, and it's a bit powerful. We're not necessarily ready for this area, but I'm very curious and wanted to go into this portal, and I kind of promised y'all that we would end up doing it today. So let's go! Twinkle Shrubbery. If this is the biome I think it is, it's like pink and red trees. Yes? No? Maybe so. Level 5. Whoa! Maybe we could set up shop here. It's kind of cool. It's not as cool as the green area. I definitely like that a bit more. So, whoa, ogres. Oh, and the green stuff. We're setting up shop here. Yep, we're setting up shop. But first, let's try and take on the big guy. I don't know if we actually can. He's probably way too powerful for us. Lightning 1, not lightning 2. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's so big. He's so big! Look at this guy! I go to the gym every day! Oh, my legs, I never work on my calves though. Yeah, good! Because he's so slow and stupid, look at him! Why did he die like that? That was really weird. Oh yeah, no! I heard you, you fellow mage! Oh my goodness, he's so powerful. It's the Monkey King! Oh, he's like the Monkey King! He's got a teleport spell too. Do we get that later? Ah! No. Whoa! Lightning! Oh, that was deadly. They're legit Monkey Kings, man. That is so sick. Give me that. We also need more mining damage. I don't care about durability, man. That's not a problem in this game. Durability is definitely not an issue. What does it mean when it says mining damage? Does that mean we're digging any faster? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, what if we swap over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. What does it mean by mining damage then? Because this perk says increase the mining damage by 15%. On stone in general? Maybe it's just stone and not necessarily on ores and stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure. Or this ore type. You know what? Let's actually take a peek. Because maybe this ore type, copper pickaxe, effectively mines stone or coal and stuff like that. And I know that this metal claw effectively mines gems and other magical blocks. Okay, so we need to get our hands on this thing, which requires an electro quartz. Aha, we should be able to make this claw, but I didn't know that we would use that to mine all of that stuff. So you know what? What I want to actually do right now is where are we going to set up shop? Because we'll do a bit more adventuring. Oh, carrots. We'll do more adventuring just as we kind of go into like adventure worlds and stuff like that. But for right now, I want to see where are we going to set up our house. Probably on top of this like cliff right here. Unless this is not ideal. Maybe we don't want to set up here. Oh yeah, we got to set up either up over here. Why am I digging my way up when we've got plenty of dirt? Also, I'm not in the habit, I never end up using any of the mana potions, so I think I'm just gonna dump them. Like seriously, it's just not worth. So what about up here? Oh, we could build a pretty cool house up here. It would be safe too, because that's the disadvantage of building over there, although it could end up being very cool. We could end up having a staircase come down and stuff like that. I don't know if it would end up being the safest though. You know what though? I really want to build our house up on that ledge right here. I can actually use the mouse. I want to build our house up here and then maybe like a yard for farming and stuff here. And then maybe a staircase that goes down into this cave and down out there. That'll be the goal, the long time goal, not the goal right now, because right now I just want to kind of lay out a bit of a basic foundation for the house, which is going to be a bit tedious because it means I'm going to have to go and bring all of our resources over here. Oh. You know what? That's not gonna work out, peeps, because that's not gonna be convenient, because that means that we're gonna have to run all the way over there from our portal right here every single time. So we might not end up... Oh, shoot. I see a dungeon down there, which is beautiful. I guess we could just build right here in the field. That could end up working out. Ah, man, and I wanted to build up on the cliff. I mean, we can always, like, because this will be our homeworld island, maybe we'll, you know, kind of end up building, like, cooler stuff like that, and maybe we will end up building a house up on that cliffside eventually, but the point is, not necessarily right now, because, no! Stop messing up my flow, bruh. I'm trying to set things up and get the area open so that I can do stuff. I want those fireball spells. They're so cool, man. But yeah, I love these trees. I don't much care for the pumpkins or the autumn feel of it. So maybe, you know what? Let's actually take a peek. So we got all of this. It's all beautiful and everything. And then we've got this green world right here. So let's actually travel back here. I just want to do a quick comparison. I do like that there's yellow and red trees, though. It's a nice variance. But what about this? Oh. Okay, see, so if we end up building a house here, we're going to have to do a ton of excavating. And I mean a ton of excavating, but there's a bunch of other convenient houses laid out. So maybe it won't be as big of a problem. I don't know. I'll figure that out in today's episode. But right now I'm actually just trying to look for it. Where's the marker? I'm just trying to, oh, it's over here. I'm trying to go and see if we end up having enough of the green crystals so that we can actually work on that other stuff that we want to end up getting. Which actually it was going to be our next level 2 lightning, which although that is very, very beautiful, yes it is. You know what, maybe we should just set up our house here. And I'll just kind of mine this hole, like a hole through this mountain, so it's kind of like a little bit of a cave or something. Yeah, we'll set up our house here. Screw it, I don't care, because otherwise I'm just gonna go on and on. We'll probably end up eventually setting up maybe a house in every biome. It depends how popular the building episodes are, because otherwise I can do most of the building off camera because it's a little bit grindy, and I do very much like it. I wanted to see, what does this cost? Scales and a verdant emerald. Do we have scales? I think we do in our chest here. Oh, yes, we do. Perfect. So let's get rid of that. We don't need this pumpkin. I honestly don't care. Whoops. We need our scales. Yes. These mana potions, brah. Does not like them. And then we needed that other, how many of them did we need? 2 of them. Only 2? Really? Oh, please. Oh, yes, Bowser. We had just enough. Dude, that is sick. All right, so we can get ourselves a new staff. Hopefully it's going to end up being more powerful. I didn't even check, honestly. So this one's 46 damage. I think our staff is like 16. So you know what? Yeah, that's going to be a lot better. 46 compared to 16. Get out of here, apprentice's wand. Oh, that's cool. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Okay, so that was a crit hit. It's a lot slower, but man, is it strong. Wow. Wait, did we destroy the environment with this thing? Okay, staves from now until infinity, everybody. That is so sick. In voxel games like this, I've always wanted to have like a weapon, like a rocket launcher, you know? Like I love that. That's what I loved about Lego Worlds 2. When I did a series on that, we finally got the rocket launcher. Unfortunately, that game's extremely unstable. But oh man, that is like so cool. Dude. I'm just gonna mess around with this for so long, man. I like how, too, they did not cheap out, where the glow around our staff is actually still green. Man, it seems to be nighttime a lot here, doesn't it? So, we're gonna actually use the drill for most of the terraforming of this area, because it's definitely a lot better. And I know that we're kind of getting a little bit further on our time here today, but I just wanted to kind of show you all this stuff, and then I'll probably lay out a basic house. So we can, of course, end up destroying like 4 blocks at a time like this, which is very, very easy, very, very convenient. But what I find is I find it a lot easier to dig down from straight up, because then we can dig for a lot longer rather than having to stop all the time, right? So I'll deal with all of that stuff later, but as for right now, I might end up sealing this up too. Yeah, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna start covering this area out. Like with our dirt, hopefully we'll have enough. And then we're actually gonna plop our house right here smack in the center. We're back, everybody. I'm just back at the starting area because I actually had all of my building supplies in it. All of these building supplies you can actually get just in this starting zone because I ended up deconstructing a house, etc., etc. And, oh, I also had the grass off so that it was easier for me to build. We may end up doing that from time to time just because you see it's all beautiful and lush now, but yeah, it can get a little bit tedious when you're actually trying to build and place stuff. It actually didn't take nearly as long as I thought. Most of the time was actually taken with the inventory management and stuff like that. All right, where is it? Where is, oh, I did not get rid of enough of these trees, obviously. I'm pretty sure it's this way. No, this way? Yeah, this way. It's over here where the trees are kind of gone. All right, because I was setting up. Let me actually just set this up real quick right now. I did a little bit of an editing, kind of a montage-y thing, so you kind of saw most of the stuff that I was already doing. But I was just doing this for most of this area. This is where I was getting all my dirt and stocking up and stuff. But I mostly just want to lay this area out so that I know for future reference where we need to go, you know? Not to mention, it'll end up being very, very cool to come out of here and then, here's our house. It will be here. Unfortunately, that's one big problem with the staff that we're rocking. Does fire prevent enemies from spawning? I don't know. But unfortunately, our staff, our sick, beautiful, awesome staff that destroys the environment, destroys a little bit of our homestead, unfortunately. So, might have to work on that. Might have to get ourselves a area clearing staff just to kind of keep enemies at bay and stuff like that, rather than actually like damaging the environment. Either that or I gotta just watch my timing with the spell casting, so these turtle enemies we can just shoot no problem. Get out of here, Slimo! Did we end up destroying the environment? Oh, not really. Not too much. Okay, so what I want to do first is I want to start laying down a foundation area that we're going to end up starting. So you know what? I am, in fact, going to turn the grass back off just so we can kind of get a better idea. I also have trees and stuff like that planted all around the area just so I can kind of get a feel for like what we're going to actually end up doing. But I want to build a very generic type of house. I think it'll be kind of cool to end up building something like that. That said, let's put these giant doors on it because they're beautiful and I love them. We need our pick. I'll put it on a second. It's not like these enemies are gonna hurt us enough. Oh, we did destroy the environment. I just didn't see it. Okay, so let's set it up like, maybe like this. Yeah, so the doors come out. I like that. All right, that's cool. What we're probably gonna have to do is add a little bit of stone to this area though, because otherwise it's gonna look a little bit funky and kind of strange, isn't it? Plus, I actually really like the way that this stone looks when it goes around a door. Like, I just find that it's very, very cool. Maybe we'll end up building a castle rather than a house. I don't know. I didn't really have a game plan going in. I just wanted to build stuff today. And again, I don't know how much of this we're gonna end up actually doing on camera. Yeah, you know what? Rather than using the wood, we'll use that kind of as the flooring and the second floor and stuff. But otherwise, let's make kind of a wizard's castle. Maybe even a wizard's tower. Yeah, that could be really cool. So 1, 2, 3. I think these windows are 4 blocks wide, right? Yeah, so we can actually plop one down right there. Very, very cool. That's gonna be neat, man. I'm gonna like this. I think this is gonna be fun. I hope everybody else is gonna enjoy it too. Again, I am gonna make a cut very, very soon so that I can actually start laying a bit of this out because we're actually kind of on time. So I'm gonna get as much done as I can in today's episode, and then maybe I'll just have it finished by the next episode. Okay, so this is what I've got set up so far. We got the front entrance right over here, and I kind of made a more round type of building. It ended up being a lot bigger than I thought it would be, but that's always a good thing because a lot of the prop items and stuff like that, of course, end up taking quite a bit of space. And the way I see it is if we have more space, it means that we can also fit in more decorative items. Like maybe this could end up being like the main hall or something like that, and then the corners could end up going to the second floor and then maybe a little bit higher. I don't know what's gonna happen because I kind of just build things a little bit organically. Over here too, I'm gonna put another doorway, maybe a different type of door if we can get our hands on one. I know that there's a barred version of this, which I think would be really, really cool for over here to kind of have it as an entranceway into the garden area. So I kind of laid out most of the fences here. I want to see what this looks like, actually having these stacked on top of each other. It's not necessarily the best. It kind of looks a little bit ugly, but we might end up using this just because it might keep the enemies out, you know? And I also realized, like, GG, because I'm gonna have to actually mine out this entire floor and then replace it back with wood anyways. Seems like the enemies don't seem to spawn while we've got things laid out. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe they still seem to spawn where our torches are, or maybe they don't seem to spawn. Like, I'm guessing this game's a bit more intelligent with its spawn placement, where if we end up putting like wood on the ground, maybe they won't end up spawning in the area or something. But I wanted to take a quick little look at some of the prop items first. Oh goodness, let's put this water in the chest, because that I know is in there, right? Yeah, good. So I wanted to take a peek at the prop items just before we call it a day. So we got a bed, chair, we got a normal doorway, which those are always cool. I like it. We got a normal fence right here. That's the one that we already had. And then we've got a higher fence. So I might end up putting a bunch of these bad boys down instead. Although I'm not exactly sure if I like the looks of them. They definitely will look a little bit better than these ones. Unless I just end up making these the smaller ones, but that means enemies will end up coming in and trampling our crops, so we'll see. A table, wooden window fence, and I don't think we have any better recipes and stuff until we can end up upgrading, but that requires iron, which means that we gotta end up beating a boss. So anyway, that's gonna be it for today, everybody. I am gonna actually put in the top left-hand corner of the screen, I want you all to do me a favor and vote whether or not you actually want to see me do a little bit more building like this, because otherwise I'm probably going to have this build done, if not more done, by the time that we end up doing the next episode. So I just want to know whether or not you all would like to see me build, or if you want to see me just do adventuring and stuff like that, and then I'll just kind of show you what I built off camera, because building in itself is very, very time consuming. I might end up doing a bit more cuts like we did today and spend a whole episode focused on building. Not exactly sure what we'll do with that, but anyway, I'm rambling on. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. I got a lot of building to do. Hope you all enjoyed today's episode. If you did, do not forget to Hadouken the like button, share, favorite, and subscribe to join Team Pixel. Sign on, stay epic, everybody. Can you please just get up the hill? Ride! He's right! Ah! We fell into the lava! That was really neat. We actually fought that guy in midair.